is she has a heart-shaped birthmark on her head. She's like a little Care Bear. We are 2 months postpartum and 2 months alive. I want to give you guys a little update on how Franny and I have been doing. It's been 2 months, just over 2 months now actually, since she's been born. This is my second baby, so I healed up. Definitely a lot faster this time, which was nicer. I didn't have as much healing to do, I feel like, in comparison to the first time. Every morning I dress her up and I end up taking like a little photo shoot with her. Postpartum for me this time has been so much easier, I feel like, to recuperate, mainly because my husband Chad is on paternity. So in Canada, the dad can take maternity leave. It's called like parental leave. And so he is not going back to work until May. So I think it's like 4 months that he's off work at home with us, which is so nice because I don't have to figure out how to do everything all on my own while we're learning a new little person's daily routine or whatever she needs while dealing with a toddler as well. I think the hard part is going to be when he does go back to work, not necessarily for me, but for Floyd, because he's so used to daddy being around all the time now that it's going to be sad. Not sad, but he'll miss all the quality time he's been having with Chad. So I'm feeling pretty good postpartum. I don't have much to complain about. I don't have anything to complain about, really. I'm very grateful for my birth experience. Such a calming, relaxing birth experience. Definitely, I think, contributes to my postpartum healing, mentally, emotionally, physically. If you haven't seen my home birth video, I'll link it right here. I did a full commentary where I talk about how I managed pain and did the whole home birth bathtub thing a second time. I also belong to a mom's group. It's a government-funded group. You can go Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. On Tuesdays is like more of a toddler day. It's a play group for toddlers. And then on Wednesdays is usually an activity day, like beading or hiking or something. And then Thursdays is a group gathering where we sit and we talk about parental issues or information or whatever. It's just nice to get together with people, moms who are on my level, on my page, and understand without like feeling obligated to exchange phone numbers and hang out outside of mom group, because we see each other all the time. There's a lot of support in this group as well. We get like a weekly gift card to the grocery store that we can spend, and I get a gas card to drive into town to go to this group. And it's just such a great, like a feel-good moms group. So if you don't have one of those where you live, maybe think about starting one, because it's been such an amazing outlet for me. Franny is a very light sleeper compared to her brother anyways. He would nurse and then pass out, and I could move him around. He would sleep effortlessly anywhere. Franny needs to be bounced vigorously sometimes in order to fall asleep, but she's a really good nighttime sleeper. We already are putting her to bed at the same time as Floyd, my 2-year-old. We all kind of co-sleep in our sleeping loft in the tiny house. Yeah, it's nice to have the kids go down together, I'll tell you that much. The little chair that we have for her is a vibrating chair, and she seems to really like that too. We can get her to sleep in there most of the time too. I've even started putting her down with Floyd at nap time, because I want them to have nap time together. Today didn't work out though. Today she woke him up. But I didn't put them down at the same time. Chad put Floyd down first and then I tried to sneak Franny in there. Got to do them together at the same time. That's the goal, or that's the key. A little tip I've used for both my kids now, YouTube has like 10 hours of shh that you can just play for them instead of going shh yourself constantly. It's amazing how shushing babies actually works miracles. Oh, and yes, I do know that's what sound machines are for, but sometimes you don't always have a sound machine with you. Nursing has always kind of been a challenge right from day one. She's always had, bless you, a shallow latch. But it does get better and better. I weighed her like a week ago and she was 9 pounds, 12 ounces. And she started off at 7 pounds, 8 ounces. So she's growing. She's just petite like her mama. She does get a little fussy sometimes and she doesn't really want the boob. So she actually does take a soother sometimes, which Floyd never did. Smiley girl. She's smiling lots right now too. I'm gonna go bake some cookies, okay? I'm gonna go bake some cookies with Floydie. Thing about Franny that I just can't get enough of is she has a heart-shaped birthmark on her head. You want to show everybody that you can roll from your tummy to your back? Loves her brother. He makes her smile all the time. I think Franny might end up being a thumb sucker like her brother. She's always looking for that thumb, and I'm just gonna let her have it. I don't mind thumb sucking at all. It makes my son very happy, and it's a habit he'll have to quit one day, but it's part of life, part of growing up. It's fine. But it's almost that time in this household. I call it the witching hour. I'm sure many households understand what that's like. We have it here too. Little Miss Fran likes to nurse and cry from like 5 till 8 o'clock. That's bedtime. And I cook dinner during that time. So that's when Chad is very helpful. I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thanks for watching. As always, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. We'll have a great rest of our day. I think the boys are building a fort in the mudroom there. And I'll see you guys in the next video.